Israel and Arianespace with regard to satellite launches. Industrial partnership between Tata and Airbus helicopters for production of H-125 helicopters with a significant indigenous and localization component. Agreement between Department of Science and Technology, 2 agreements actually, and the counterpart French institutions with regard to joint research in clean energy, mainly decarbonized hydrogen, applied mathematics, digital technologies, and precision agriculture. Also, an agreement between 2 ministries of health on healthcare cooperation, education, training, and research. This would include the space of digital health and use of artificial intelligence in the healthcare sector. Also, an agreement on cooperation in the fields of public administration and reforms and sustainable urban developments. Besides, in terms of announcement, it's been agreed that the year 2026 will be celebrated as India-France Year of Innovation. And following up on the decision which was taken at during the Prime Minister's visit to France last year, the Indian consulate in southern city of France in Marseille and the French bureau in Hyderabad are now fully ready to be operational. 3, announcement on young professional scheme to essentially promote exchanges of professionals between 18 and 35 years of age under the overall framework of India-France Migration and Mobility Partnership Agreement. Also, activation of 5-year validity Schengen visa for Indian master's alumni, the Indian students who pursue their master's degree from the French tertiary institutions. Announcement also by both the countries to set up a solar academy in Senegal under the Star C program of the International Solar Alliance, which, as you know, India and France had launched in 2015. And another announcement with regard to French support, which has always been very strong and forthcoming for India's candidacy to the Indian International Energy Agency, as also as India's support to the 3rd UN Ocean Conference to be co-hosted by France and Costa Rica in Nice in 2025. These are, as you can see from the agreements that have been arrived at and the announcements that the 2 sides will make. It has been a visit which has been very heavy in terms of its substantive outcome, as also the richness of discussions between the 2 leaders. I would stop here and take questions. Thank you.
We now open the floor for questions. Please do take your name and your organization before you ask the question so that we have our transcript in order. We start here. Siddhant.
Hi, sir. Siddhant from Vion. My question is, you talked about the defense aspect. If you can elaborate on that bit, especially were there any conversation on the Rafale M and the Scorpion submarine, which is something part of a conversation between the 2 sides?
Manish Chand, India Rights Network.
All right, that was the press briefing by Vinay Kwatra, also talking about essentially the outcomes, roadmap on space, roadmap on defense, industrial partnership for production of helicopter, agreement on healthcare, agreement, public administration, and joint research on clean energy. And We'll, of course, continue to track that development and everything else that happened as far as the 75th Republic Day is also concerned. But on that note, that's all I have for you in this edition. Thank you very much for watching.